What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. I am taking a beach day today. I know, life sucks. So I'm over here on an undisclosed beach, on an undisclosed tropical island, but I didn't want to leave you guys with nothing. So my very good friend, Random Rob, who runs a watch channel, decided to fill in for me today. So he is going to talk about a very cool little knife that he just acquired, because not only is he a watch guy, but he's also a bit of a knife guy. But I'll let him explain that stuff. So, without further ado, I'm going to turn you over to Rob. Please, there will be a link to his channel down below, so go check him out. If you're into watches, which you shouldn't be, and I'm not telling you to get into watches, but if you're already into watches, go check him out. He's like me, does daily content, and does stuff anywhere from $20 Casio World Timers up to, $10,000 Rolexes. So very similar to my channel with just a lot of variety and different price points. So thanks for filling in today, Rob. I'm going to go hit the beach and have a little bit of fun, but we'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks, guys.
Hey, guys. Oh, no, that's Dirk's intro. Okay, guys, that's my intro. This is Random Rob. I am making this video for Dirk to use on his channel because I know he's he's always super involved in the community. I typically do watches, and I'm kind of into knives, but nowhere near at the level he is. So I figured I would offer this video for him to use however he wants to on his channel. So what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about this guy. So occasionally, when you deal with an authorized dealer for Rolex, you will get swag. Well, I picked up this guy here, and they gifted me this little knife, which is super cool because at the time they didn't even realize that the knife that I typically carry on a regular basis is the Victorinox Mini Champ. Not this guy, but the Mini Champ is what is always in my pocket, and I usually don't carry anything else. So I know, for a knife channel, you guys are probably like, gasp, how can you survive without carrying a larger knife? Which, speaking of larger knife, I still have this guy here, which was a gift from my buddy Dirk. So Steelcraft, full titanium, and just a black coated blade there. So I've yet to carry this or really use it other than opening a couple boxes, but that blade is awesome. So let's get on to this guy. So it comes in this, the cardboard box, but then it comes in this really nice little leather pouch with their corporate green colored just single stitch on there, a little attention to detail. And of course you have the Rolex crown embossed on the front side of that leather pouch. Now, the knife itself is all stainless steel. You know what I don't know, though? I wonder if this is 904L stainless steel. I don't know how to figure that out. Because typically these would just be 316L, right? But the Rolex watches are actually 904L. So that would be slick if this was actually 904L. I suspect it's probably not, but I could be wrong on that. So you have their, it's slightly engraved. If we try to zoom in, you can kind of see it there, but it's super smooth. There is no rough edges at all on that engraving, and it's the same direction on both sides. It's not like you flip, you know what I mean? It's the same on either side. So just such great finishing on this, the brushing, and then of course the logo in there. So let's get into the knife, talk about the measurements and everything. I think, knife guys, you guys cover this in inches, right? So this weighs in at 1.7 ounces, and the whole body of it is 2.5 inches, or 65 millimeter. These, the ones I typically carry, are 58 millimeters. So it's a little bit larger than your standard Victorinox little 58 millimeter knife. It's 65, like I said. And it's about 3/4 inch tall, and it's about 1/4 inch thick. The main blade, the only blade on this thing, is about 1.5 inches. And you can see, if we zoom in again, you can see on the base of this blade here, you can see Victorinox Swiss made. And then, I'm not sure what that word is. But you can see it's just a simple blade, has a decent enough edge on there for opening boxes or doing a little bit of trim work or whatever. That's going to work just fine. And then you have your keychain loop there. And then this other one here is, for like maybe a little bit of manicure on the field manicure here. You can do a little bit of cleaning of the fingernails and a little bit of filing of them, or however you want to use that as a pry bar or something. Typically, no one's even going to use this knife because these are hard to find. They're hard to get. And on eBay, used to newer, whatever, no one really uses these. They sell for about $250. Can you believe that? It also comes with this little scissor here, which I use the scissors on my 58 millimeters all the time. So a little spring-loaded action there. So that's kind of handy dandy. You got a loose thread on your clothing or something like that. You can kind of just snip that right off, or however else you want to use it. You can use it to trim your nails or something. This is a very useful tool. I use mine all the time on my 58 millimeter. So what am I going to do with this? Well, I'm not going to sell it. It was a gift. I'm going to actually use it. Most people don't use it. I'm actually going to use this, for special occasions, because it's lacking in a few departments, much like these guys here are. They don't have the toothpick, which I don't use. It doesn't have a pen, and it doesn't have the tweezers. Now, the tweezers that come with these 58 millimeters, they are very good at getting little slivers out or just helping you out with just little detail work. So that's kind of nice to have. When you go to the metal ones like these, you don't have that as an option. So anyway, guys, that's a quick look at the blades that I carry typically. Here it is next to a Spyderco Dragonfly 2 Salt variant. I know this one's a little dirty. I use it a lot. So there it is for size comparison. Or here it is next to the Benchmade Bug Out. I think this is the mini Bug Out. Yeah. In the orange colorway. So there it is next to that. And then doesn't Dirk compare it to a Sharpie or something too? If you guys need to see it next to a Sharpie. So, all right. There you go, Dirk. Hopefully that's useful for you. And I'll see you guys on the next video.